one of the sure signs of an empire, the American empire, for example, in decline, is its inability to succor, protect, help its citizens abroad. A perfect example is what's happening currently in Sudan. The United States government is seemingly unable to, according to them, due to the imminent outbreak of a civil war, to help help to evacuate the 1,600 American citizens in Sudan. Now, what's interesting about this is that people have said most of those people are dual nationals, American citizens and Sudanese citizens, and some live in Sudan, live in America, some go back and forth. And perhaps that's the reason the U.S. is delaying. No, the reason the U.S. is delaying is because it simply is almost impossible at this point for it to muster a sufficient force. For example, the Chinese People's Liberation Army Navy has sent a naval task force and has evacuated over 1,000 of its citizens by land and sea. And the task force ensures that no grief will come to them. Turkey sent one of its C-130, the Turkish Air Force, to pick up its citizens, even took ground fire, and was able to evacuate its citizens. Germany has sent planes to evacuate its citizens. And I would remind people that this dual national business, most of the people, the Chinese, the Turkish, the Germans, are also dual nationals. But when the time comes to need help, they have to seek it from the country that can help them. Now, with regard to the United States, reports are that it's been, the State Department has been useless in trying to get these people out, and no evacuation is at the moment or planned, or as of late last night. I would remind people that during the period of the Roman Empire, if you were a citizen of Rome, and that didn't necessarily mean in Rome itself, but a citizen of the empire, you would be assured of never having to come to grief in any place else that you might have traveled outside the empire, unless, of course, you had committed a crime. But even then, the government of the Roman Empire would ensure that you received fair and equitable treatment. So here we have another example of the terminal decline of the United States, and its shocking, really, inability to help 1,600 of its citizens get out of a war zone. So if you think that you might, as an American, travel abroad and get yourself into a little bit of problems, I wouldn't count on the government helping you. You've been warned.